Hey, this is Kat with Southern Charm Tarot. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulty. We are in Virgo. Coming into Virgo season, baby. This is your month. So this reading was for you. I had started it, and then before I started the reading and everything, I made a boo boo and I hit the wrong button and it stopped recording. And I lost it. So I had two jumpers and then I had just laid this out. I already have, and I shuffled this and I asked for divine blessings over this, and if there was any message to come out for the collective of Virgo, to please let it come through at this time. And then we had okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll jump into this right here. I haven't done the reading, but this jumped out as I was reading it. So this is the collective for Virgo. We're coming out of Leo season, going into Virgo in September. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to leave Leo. So I'm a fellow Earth sign. So hey, what's up, Virgo? Okay, so these two jumped out at me. So the Moon and Justice, and in this order. I love jumping cards, and I actually shuffled these because usually I have these like pre-shuffled. Like I have these pre-shuffled, and then like I already had this done. So you have the Moon here, which is it says unseen truths. And then so what's hidden is gonna come out. So you got like the Moon there, and then justice, fair judgment right there. So some unseen truth, but you're gonna get fair judgment for that. So that's not bad. But anyway, and they jumped out. I did not include this in your reading, but I did like leave it up here so I can refer back to it if any of these cards did go for that right there. So the Moon right there and Justice. Okay, so I like doing 5-card spread, and I'm using the Moon side of my mat instead of the Sun side because we just had that rare black moon recently. So this is what you're coming out of, and this is what you're currently in, and this will be for September. So go into September, and this is the future. Remember, the future is not set in stone. This is a message from your spirit guides, and this is a supporting card for this right here, Virgo. Okay, so remember, the future is not set in stone. So if like nothing changes, this is more like the outcome. Anyway, this is just a supporting card mainly for that right there. All right, so again, we had unseen truths, but something's going to come out. It's something hidden, and you know that saying, whatever the hidden always comes to the light. Look, you have that, and everybody's like, oh my god, people who typically don't like the Moon card, but it's not that bad of a card. I mean, but yeah, so what's hidden in darkness always comes to light. So we have unseen truths. So some truth's going to come out, and when it does, you're going to get your judgment. You're going to get your fair judgment. So it's going to come out in your favor. So, okay, so this is, like I said, what you're coming out of, current, present, current, and future. This is support card, that, and a message from your spirit guides. Okay. So, wow, and those two go together. So, what you're coming out of, hidden deceit. So you see here, she is hiding behind a mask right here, and it's like a fan. But red right here usually is some, lust, love, like typically like relationship style type right here. So hidden deceit, and you got unseen truths right here. So some truth came to light. So this is what you're coming out of right now. What are your current, present, what's going on? You have 8 of coins, which is 8 of pentacles, and look, you have your sign right there, Virgo. I'm a fellow Earth sign. I'm a Taurus. So earned expertise. So you're using your skills, your mind, to overcome all this, and it could be with like, that's why you're getting your fair judgment right here. So you're using what you see somebody using their hands, their knowledge and stuff. So you're using that to so I had earned. So you've earned this knowledge, or maybe you've learned from all of this that's going on right here. Wow, this is like powerful already, and I'm really curious to see what the rest of the cards said. Oh my god, Virgo, and this is your season too. Oh my gosh. Eight of Cups. This is the future. So stagnant routine. So she has all this in front of her, but she's just looking out the window. So you may feel like some hidden deceit has come out, and it's come, it's done some truth. You have your judgment and stuff. You've used your knowledge, and now I wouldn't necessarily say stagnant routine, because if it was reversed, it'd be fear change, and it's not that. You've got stagnant routine. So maybe you're just taking a break. So I do feel like this is more like a relationship status right here. You're just taking a breather. She does look bored right there, but Earth signs, we're kind of homebody. Well, I am more than any of the out of all three earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn are more homebodies than Virgo. You will go, out and stuff, but you still like home. You like that security, and that's, kind of what earth signs are known for, is their security. So she's taking a break, so stagnant routine. She's just going through the motions. So I do feel like this is like a relationship thing, but it's going to come out in your favor. But you're taking like a break right here, and look, and it's saying no. So I don't necessarily take this as a bad thing. I feel like you're not the one that had the deceit, but you discovered it. And then, see, hidden truths, you discovered the hidden deceit, and then you're getting your fair judgment by using your noggin right here. You're using your knowledge, your brain, and you're just taking a breather right here, is what I'm seeing. And it has late winter right there. So this is a message from your spirit guides. Ooh, King of Coins. So the coins are the pinnacles of that. And look, there you are, Virgo. Sorry, my dog barked. So security and abundance. What did I just say our signs are for? Security. We love security, and you like that lockdown. So you have that. Look at that. And you got to be, yes. Isn't he handsome? I call this my sexy deck. So you have your abundance, your secure abundance right there. And that's the message from your spirit guides. That is a really, really, and this is like the coins is money, it's the King of Coins is King of Pentacles. So that's a really, really beautiful message from your spirit guides. Okay, let's see your support card. I'm curious to see about the stagnant routine, about what it says right here. Ooh, the Hangman. In this case, the Hangwoman. Look, she looks like she's got a halo on, if you turn it that way, if I get a little closer. So you have rewarded sacrifice. Okay, so I can see how this ties together here. Okay, so I do see this as a relationship thing, but you've got to win. You are not at fault here. You just discovered it. So you're coming out of finding out hidden deceit, but you had unseen truth, and you got your fair judgment and stuff by using your brain. You're using your skills. By using your skills, maybe you found out by using your skills, and then you're taking a cup. Eight of Cups right here is a stagnant routine, but you're just, it's not like she's looking out the window right there. I'm trying to cover, she's not naked, but her hair is covering that. Anyway, and then you have your Hangman, which rewarded sacrifice. So you had to put a lot into discovering this, but you have your win. You have your judgment, and it's a big yes in your favor. And then your spirit guides are saying you're secure. You have your abundance. You're secure, and you have it in your sign too. So boom, we have your sign there, your sign there. That's the only two, I believe. Yeah. These are both water. In the future, they're both water. So right here, and then the hidden deceit, you have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So maybe it was an air sign that did all this. But yeah. But so your message from your spirit guide right there. That's Earth. That's just saying, look, Earth, Virgo. So I think this is a good reading overall. I'm curious to see what you got. Your little bonus that jumped out there. It wanted to be seen. It's like, no, wait a minute. So take these two. Wow, that is powerful. Oh my god. So I'm going to do 3 from this deck and 3 from this deck. I love this deck right here. This is like my workhorse deck, I say. And that one's going to be my new one, my that tarot deck right there. And if you like any of these or want more clarification, I do personal readings. You can go to my website at southerntarot.com. I do love career in general, and I've added some more stuff in there to kind of spice things up a little bit. So yeah, you can go to my website at southerntarot.com. I'd love to do a personal reading for you. So what's the vibe? Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. So this is in the position of what you were coming out of. I don't typically read this way, but you did not, since you're coming out of this, you were coming out of that unity and that closeness, and now you don't have that anymore. Because I really believe that was what, you were saying right there. You were coming out of a relationship. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from that. And it trapped, stuck, no opinion, unforgiveness. So maybe you felt trapped in that relationship, and you did have options because you said no more, and then unforgiveness. So you're like, no, you did some shady stuff, and now I'm kicking you to the curb. So you're not forgiving this person, and rightfully so, because you have your justice card. So that is going along with that right there. And daydreaming, that goes, oh my god. So look at that. Let me find it. So that goes, like you're coming out of, like I said, with that right there, and you had, coming out of that right there. But look, she daydreaming. What did I say? She was looking out the window right there. And she was daydreaming out there. And then you got head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. So I think you're just taking a break, or you're maybe possibly thinking about the future now that you are out of this relationship. But she looks relieved. If you look at that face, like, she doesn't, like, compare these two faces right here. Like, she feels trapped. It looks like she's in, it looks like the inside of my washing machine, the little window thing, but anyway, she's like pressed against glass right there. So she feels stuck and everything. And then you got out of that relationship, but look at the difference in the expression. So you felt trapped. You're like, oh, and then look at that. She looks at peace. She looks so peaceful now that all of this turmoil is over. And it said head in the clouds. Which I said that other one was daydreaming, and that was your future card, delusions, hopes, and dreams. So I think that's kind of what this is. You're thinking about the future right here. I think that ties in very, very well with each other. Let's see what your other message is. Wow. All I can say is, oh my gosh, Virgo, this ties in so well together. So we got find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously. So I think, and look, that's kind of like that circle shape that was on, I'm gonna fall over. Ugh. I totally just fell over. Sorry about that. I get excited. Look, that circle shape right there. And then look right there. I'm just gonna kind of lightly toast that right there. Anyway, so find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously. So I think because you've been through so much, you need to take things a little seriously though. But I think that kind of goes with your daydreaming type thing. So find ways to think about since you're coming out of the situation, find ways to maybe distract you. But I don't feel like I think you kind of like you're not woe is me. You're just moving on because you're just tired of all the shit. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. Southern Charm Tarot, great work. Grit and grace coexist. I do cuss. I kind of tell you what it is. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Look at that. It said find ways to lighten up, and it said vacation day right there. Your inner critic. So, and not take everything so seriously. So it's saying inner critique. So it's saying be kind to yourself. Let's see what this last one says. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. So these two tie together. And look, this says be kind to yourself, and this one says do something kind for someone without any expectation. If I'm at the grocery store, I will totally say, if I walk by somebody and let's say they're wearing a lavender shirt or something, just something, and I don't do this if it doesn't, just because I only do it if it applies to them. But if it looks really nice against their skin tone, I'm like, that color looks really nice on you, and that might be the only nice thing that person hears that day. So just do something nice, because good karma will come your way. They say you reap what you sow. That saying, what you do comes back threefold. That is absolutely true. So just do something kind. That might be, somebody might be going through something just like you were, and they just might need to hear something kind. So just do something unexpectedly. Somebody's $2 short on a, you're in the grocery line, they're $2 short. Give them $2. I'm not saying don't bend yourself over backwards if you don't have to, but just do something without any expectations of anything in return and stuff, and your good karma will come back to you. And I feel like you're not even hating on this. I'm picking up this as a relationship anyway. You're not even hating that this is how it turned out and stuff. That this is a powerful reading, Virgo. It really, really, really is. So all right, so take what resonates. This was for the collective, so take what resonates with you and release what doesn't. Again, I said I do personal readings. It's on my website at southerncharmtarot.com. I would love to do a personal reading for you if you'd like more clarification, or if you just have some questions or something like that. I hope you all have a good September in your season. Love you guys, sending you good vibes. Love y'all. Bye.